As Claire said, I'm Scott Sullivan. I'm the Senior Vice President of Sales for the Americas with Daon. I recently joined Daon. Prior to Daon, I was actually in the telemedicine space out there. So a little bit of the same flavor as we're seeing here right now around what we're addressing for COVID-19 at this time. So just a little bit about Daon. So Daon's a 20-year-old security company in the biometric space out there. Claire, if you can move to the next slide, I appreciate that, please. You see here, this is a small subset of the types of customers that we have out there. 90% of our customers are within the financial services space. So a little bit of a journey for us here, addressing the healthcare space as well. But part of that journey is because our customers have asked for our help in getting their employees back to work safely and securely out there. Our ability to help these companies on their onboarding and identity proofing is key to what we do out there. Right now, Daon provides over 100 biometric algorithms to achieve the highest levels of security for our customer base. We have deployed in over 6 countries right now, with about 1 billion identities being secured over the past 20 years. And right now, we perform over 100 million authentications per day. So that's a huge amount of information that we're passing here. Next slide, Claire. So again, Daon's journey from a 90% focused financial services company getting into this market here has been an interesting journey. We've learned a lot on the way. We actually started this when COVID was first coming out. So about back in the February-March timeframe, we saw the need for a solution to address the concerns our customers are having right now with COVID, again, of trying to get their employees back to work safely and quickly at that time. Our solution, what you're seeing here is Glide HealthPass. Glide is basically a digital wallet, a digital health pass that we'll dive a little bit deeper into. But it gives you the flexibility and scalability for companies to deploy something in a very simple manner, utilizing something as easy as just a health questionnaire, which we're doing right now for Anderson University. In fact, their student body will be coming back in the next few weeks here, and we're deploying that for Anderson as we speak. Or something even more robust as a health passport right now for identity proofing, which is what we're deploying right now into the Denver International Airport. Next slide, Claire. For those of you who travel through Denver, you know how large this airport is, and I appreciate what Grant was just talking about, Atlanta Airport. I've been through Atlanta many times as well. But Denver Airport has roughly about 40,000 employees right now, and what they're looking at is something of a state of the art and a vision of giving their travelers a touchless journey through the airport. So the ability to maximize the physical distancing and assist with their risk-based health mitigation as travelers move through the airport. Again, at Anderson University, it's a little bit different. Here, one of our goals and objectives is to help the university to get their students and faculty actually back into the classrooms as quick as possible here, and the ability then to also to be able to pull lab information for these students and faculty around their blood tests for the COVID, and eventually once the vaccination will be coming out in Q1 timeframe, the ability also to pull in information for these students as well. Next slide, Claire. So our Glide platform allows for the adaptable rules to be applied to a risk-based engine, allowing companies and schools to quickly modify their policies in real time. Basically, what you're seeing here on the screen is the ability for us to set timing and dates here. Mary has been given the ability to have a 2-day process here, and as you see here, as we granted Mary the QR code initially here, and as we step through the process with Mary here, the ability to basically then deny that there's a challenge here, and then also apply this back into the systems, which would then have access control limitations of where Mary would be able to travel to or enter. So again, as a student at Anderson, the ability to say, hey, Mary, we have a problem here. We see that you filled out your questionnaire and it's an issue. We do suggest that you see the school nurse at this time, and or maybe having the ability to deny access into other facilities within the campus at this time. Next slide, Claire. So again, Glide has been purposely built to address the challenges right now that we're having with COVID-19. It is a flexible platform. It is being deployed as we speak right now. We can see companies and schools applying this on a daily basis, right, to basically regulate how well their employees, visitors to the university, visitors to the corporations are doing there as well. That is it, Claire. Thank you very much.
Great, thanks so much for that, Scott. It's fascinating to see that you've already got some very active use cases, and obviously this technology is going to become more and more relevant.